SitiTalkTV for SitiTalkBlog brings to a conclusion Oliver Edu's account of events that led to the death of his younger brother Chibuike Edu whilst in the custody of the Nigerian police force in our continued blog series For the Love of Chibuike Part 3.
Justice for my late younger brother Chibuike Edu.
Oliver reminds us at this point, over 1 month after the death of Chibuike, the family had still not heard formally from the Nigerian police force nor from INTECIL Products Limited, the company where Chibuike worked up until his death.
In my own effort, by the special grace of Almighty God, together with my auntie and other people in the family, we were able to, tender some petitions to the Commissioner of Police, Enugu. That was on the 20th of May. In the person of Emmanuel Ojuku. Then we tendered the same petition together with my lawyer. He gave it to the person that was in there for the Amarizu. We gave it to him, and after that we left. We equally submitted one to the National Human Rights Commission.
The National Human Rights Commission is involved in protecting the rights of those in custody and civil liberties, as well as fundamental human rights. All these were denied Chibuike Edu.
The zonal coordinator for the Southeast, in the person of Barrister Uche Mwokosha, we gave it to her. We equally tendered to the Senate President of Nigeria through the senator representing Ebonyi Central. That is my senatorial district.
The current Nigerian Senate President is dealing with a lot of both internal and external strife at the moment. However, we're hoping that the need to uphold one of the tenets of the Nigerian Constitution, which states that a man is innocent until proven guilty, will move his hand to seeking and demanding justice on behalf of Chibuike Edu.
To the Honorable representing our constituency, Ishelu and Nizar North, at the federal constituency, Abuja. We equally tender to the Ebonyi State House of Assembly through Honorable Julius Mwoko, representing my own constituencies there. All these things have done it. And also the Amnesty International, we've also sent a signal to them, and they have responded.
Amnesty International, no stranger to extrajudicial killings. Some of us may remember the recent damning report by Amnesty International on the Nigerian army over the killing of unarmed people ahead of the pro-Biafran commemoration.
The media, they publish it. In fact, it's in a publication. If you go through the Punch on 25th of June, you will see it live there, page 39. You will see the picture of my late brother there, and the story how everything happened there. We only met the guardian, of which we are waiting for their publication. Now, all this we've done that, and also SitiTalk, we've involved them to help us. All this effort have made it, because as a law-abiding citizen of this country, we know that it is not good that someone to take a law into his hand. That is why we are following the due process. We are crying out to the world for them to help us out. In fact, I'm tired of crying. And also now, based on the inquiry we made from the Ituko mortuary, when we got there with my auntie, in fact, the mortician there, they told us that yes, they brought the body, but they left bets on the corpse that it was armed robber. So there is no way we can get access to the corpse without the permission of the police. And up to this moment, the Commissioner of Police, neither the PPRO nor the company owner, they have not communicated to the family. We don't know at this point the way out. That is why we are crying out to the world to come to our aid, to unravel this kind of madness. Police SARS officer in the person of Mr. Everest, and also the company, the man that has the company. Can imagine a situation whereby somebody is working for you and then something happens. Up till now, the person even died. You could not reach out to the family of the deceased. But when I got there with my auntie for the first day, then I demanded to see the executive director. Then the admin manager, in the person of Mr. Ben Oke, he told us that the executive director said that he doesn't want to see us, that doesn't have any business with us, we should go and meet the SARS people. And the SARS people, they have already told us that we should go and meet the man that has the company. Are you getting it? Then I said, okay, there is no problem. I will come the next day. Since he was busy, then the next day we came back again. When I got there, the same person kept saying the same thing, that he doesn't have any business with us, we should go to the SARS people. Okay, at that point in time, we were so confused, we didn't know whom to meet. That was why, in our efforts, we were able to tender petition to various authorities. And up till now, they have not done anything about this. In fact, the matter has not been taken to court. The woman, the National Human Rights Commission lawyer, in the person of Barrister Uchenwo Kosha, she kept telling me that we should be patient. I told her, ma, somebody that died 18th of May 2016, up to this moment, nothing has been done. The family has not been communicated. Nobody has been told of anything. And the whereabouts of the court, we've not been given access to the court. And you are telling me to keep quiet. You are a mother and you have children. If you were in my shoe, how will you feel? That was the point she told me that, in fact, she was having meeting. She will have meeting with the Commissioner of Police. That was on the 28th of June. Okay, then after that very day, I called on her again. She didn't pick my call. In fact, when she finally picked my call, she said that, in fact, she was in a meeting with the Commissioner of Police. Up till now, it's not communicated to me. I called her this morning. In fact, the number was somehow busy. In fact, it was this morning, 29th of June, that when I took the matter to Punch, when they published something, and in Radio Nigeria, there is a live program they normally carry out every Thursday, that is 10 p.m. The name of the program is Breaking the Silence. In fact, the lady handling the program there, it was that very Thursday last week that people, they got to know about this, incident, and they started reacting all over from different walks of life. In this case, in fact, I feel that was the point that the PPRO, Ebere Marizu, that was the point that they got to know about this thing. After that, it was today that the radio lady called on me and they told me that to go and see PPRO in the person of Ebere Amarizo, that he said that he wasn't aware of the incident, of which I got there today, 29th of June 2016. I met the Ebere Amarizo, the PPRO of police, Enugu State. In fact, when I got to his office, I explained everything. I narrated the story from point A to the last point. In fact, he said that he could see the way, I was feeling. That, in fact, I told him yes, because of the incident. That was why I was fighting like a wounded lion. Nobody will take it for granted that human life was involved. And up till now, you've not done anything about this case. That was the point. The man asked me to photocopy all the various petitions that are waiting to the various authorities, of which I did this morning, and I've submitted it to him today. And he asked me to come back by 3 p.m. for feedback, because he said that he was having meeting with the Commissioner of Police in the person of Emmanuel Ojukwu today. In respect of that, now I'm still waiting for that, feedback. Of which I will go there. The reason I tender this petition through my lawyer is, as a law-abiding citizen of Nigeria, I want justice for my late younger brother. Another thing I need from them is this: from the company, from the police, the governor of Enugu State, President of Nigeria to intervene in this case. I want that social stigma to be removed from my late brother, because in my family we don't steal. It has never been found in my family. And even my late younger brother Chibuike said it when I met him in that office of a SARS, in that cell. He told me, brother, it is better if we rather die in his truth than telling lies, false information, what he did not know about, of which the boy died in his truth. So I want the authority, the various authority involved, one, to give us justice for that blood. Every damage that have caused the family, they should pay it back to the family. The family should be duly compensated, and the company man and the police handling the case, the IPO, Mr. Everest, it should be punished. It should be put to justice, because you can imagine thousands and millions that are undergoing the same trauma in the hand of the SARS. I don't really know. So I want the government of Nigeria, the various authorities that are involved, to compensate my family adequately, because it has caused us a lot of things. You can imagine my aged mother. You can imagine what Chibuke could have become in life. But all of a sudden, the dream has been cut off. Chibuke was a fantastic footballer. He was he was in a club. When he came, we had the international passport for him to travel out for football. But that was, because of money, he could not travel. That was why Chibuke came to Enugu State. See how we can do a minor job so that we get money and we travel out. So these are the things. I want the government to compensate the family adequately. Secondly, that the social stigma must be removed from my family. And another one is this: I want a befitting burial for my late younger brother, Chibuke, and my aged mother, a widow. The government of Nigeria to compensate her adequately. And there's something tangible to be built. In fact, if there is a way government will do something for the family that will be in a remembrance of Chibuke death, that a true Nigeria that died of a truth will never remain grateful to the government of Nigeria and every persons and organizations that were involved in handling this case, in ensuring that justice was done for Chibuke.
He was only 22 years old when he went to work like anybody else, never imagined that he would not return. Chibuke will never hug his mother again, nor play with his brother. Chibuike Edu will never again offer prayers to people as he was known to do when he was alive. But the Nigerian police force could do something about this. The Nigerian police force could make sure that those responsible for this extrajudicial killing be arraigned before a court of law and properly tried. They could also organize compensation for the family of Chibuike Edu and let it be their way of saying, "We're sorry for such injustice." Of course, these actions will not bring Chibuike back. The pain will remain. Those who weep will weep. Those who mourn will mourn. But in some small way, it will offer some sort of peace and the way to carry the burden of the pain, knowing that justice was done for the love of Chibuike Edu. Chibuike Edu died on the 18th of May 2016. This video is going public in August 2016, yet the Edu family has not received any formal correspondence from the Nigerian police force, nor from INTECIL Products Limited, the company that Chibuike worked for up until his death.